Emma Sheldon is a chain-smoking, junk food stuffing Ibiza club rep from Bilston in the West Midlands.
Is that Ibiza tune?
So is this 23-year-old on a collision course to serious health problems? I'm going to be surprising Emma with an offer that could change her life. 23-year-old Emma Sheldon works for 6 months a year as a club rep in Ibiza. The other 6 months she lives with her dad, Papa Sheldon, who's divorced from her mum. When Emma's back in the UK, she does nothing more strenuous than light up a ciggy.
I've smoked since I was about 11, probably about 12 properly.
She'll have one first thing in the morning, then after she's had her breakfast, it's like continuous.
My chest is really bad in the morning of a night.
You can hear then she's coughing and it's a real rattle.
And all those fags are taking their toll.
My skin is really bad, but I suppose that's a combination of like all the food I'm eating and all the stuff I'm drinking as well, that I just down to cigarettes.
Her skin is not as it used to be before she went away. She suffers with a lot of spots.
Emma's concerned about other more serious long-term effects.
It does worry me sometimes that there's a history of cancer in my family. I think a lot of the time you don't think about it because I'm so young.
My mum died of cancer and my brother died of it. I think when you're young, you just think, it ain't gonna happen to me.
It's not just chain smoking. Emma lives on a diet of junk food.
Large chicken sandwich meal, please.
Emma does eat junk food, just for convenience, I think.
Been really stingy with the sauce.
As far as cooking concerned, you don't want to know.
Crisp monster, getting the crisp box that we got out of the fridge. Pizza.
Chips and burgers and stuff like that, fizzy pop.
Villa, I've had none of that.
She'll just go out and get it.
That's me. It's my whole diet summed up there.
Her parents are sure they know where it all went wrong.
When she went to Ibiza, she was under 11 stone. And now I believe she's very close to 14. Ibiza is, as far as weight is concerned, is a bad influence on what she eats. She doesn't have time to have a proper meal. Grab it when you can.
And obviously it's the wrong food and at the wrong time.
Emma knows she can't be a club rep forever.
Obviously my job affects my lifestyle because I'm out of the country for 6 months. If I do go back abroad to work, I do worry that I'm going to get caught up in that little cycle again, like, do you know what I say, putting weight on, losing weight, everything like that.
It's not a job that she can do for the rest of her life. It's a young person's job.
So after years of heavy smoking and the full-on club rep lifestyle, how much does party girl Emma Sheldon really want to change? If Emma rises to the challenge, she'll be brought right here to find out exactly what's damaging her body. I'll be offering Emma the chance to have a complete medical examination where everything from her lungs to her skin will be thoroughly tested. Will the results be shocking enough to make Emma face up to the challenge of making changes to her lifestyle? I've come to Emma's hometown of Bilston in the West Midlands. She thinks she's being filmed to show what a normal day is like for her. She's got no idea that I'm about to arrive with the pizza she's ordered. Time to make her an offer she hopefully can't refuse. Now, Emma's problem is that she enjoys the pizza and all the junk food just that little bit too much, and she also smokes nearly 200 cigarettes a week. She's decided she wants to change that. She wants to knock the cigarettes on the head, and she also wants to get rid of the bulge. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Will Emma be up for making a commitment to some vitally important life changes?
Pizza.
This will be a nice surprise for her.
Food! Food!
How you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm George.
Hello.
You good?
Yeah. Absolutely no idea anything was going on. Absolutely no idea whatsoever.
How many nights a week are we having pizza?
Me, personally, far too many.
Pizza is a constant in Emma's life a bit, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Don't even look in the ass.
How many do you smoke a day?
Probably about about 25-ish,
Right, okay.
on getting onto 30.
Rumour has it you want to make some fairly kind of significant changes in your life.
That is the plan.
Okay, one of the reasons I'm here is to invite you to come down to London. We're going to run a whole heap of tests on you. But ultimately, kind of comes down to you, really.
2 days later, Emma has come to London. If she's serious about changing her lifestyle, it all starts here. Emma's agreed to have her body subjected to the ultimate physical examination.
Lockers in, lips tight.
The results of these tests will be used to create in graphic detail the current state of Emma's internal organs and will form the basis of Emma's living autopsy.
Oh, I don't like needles.
After a full range of blood tests, lung, skin and chest examinations, there's finally a full MRI scan for Emma.
I could really do with a fake now.
Emma has one more day to wait before she gets the results of her tests in the autopsy theatre. She's preparing to face up to the consequences of her lifestyle.
I do worry about my health for the future. Generally because of the smoking, drinking, and what I eat. Definitely think it's going to need a sharp shock for me. Anyway.
But Emma's not just worried about how it's affecting her on the inside. How she looks on the outside is also weighing on her mind.
You hate shopping because nothing fits you in the shops. I've got a whole rail of clothes in the loft, so like all my size 10s and 12s, they're all still at the loft. I'm fat, I've got to deal with it. It affects you like relationship-wise as well, I suppose, because you feel conscious about yourself because you're bigger and you get a lot less attention, I suppose, and just little things that all add up and make it really bother you. I don't want to have lung cancer. I don't want to be that 40-stone woman on the bed and for it to spiral out of control. And that's why I want to do something about it.
Is the living autopsy theatre. Emma is about to find out just how much damage she's done to her vital organs.
Feeling really nervous because obviously I'm going to get all my results today, so yeah, really feeling nervous. Sweaty palms and back again. I don't know what to expect. I think that's quite weird and that's why I'm getting so nervous.
Hello, Em.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Bad news. No pizza.
No pizza.
Now, today, you're going to probably get told some stuff that might be a little hard to hear. You going to be all right with that?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Yeah?
You can hold my hand.
Good, yeah, well, exactly. We'll be here to hold your hand. So I'm going to call the porters in. Once we get you on the stretcher, we're going to take you next door for what we call a living autopsy.
I'm just really worried that they're going to tell me that I've done damage that I can't turn back.
Do you know what the difference between an autopsy and a living autopsy is?
Maybe that I'm still alive?
Yes,
is that the key,
that's going to be the main difference is that you are still alive and we're not actually going to be cutting you open. What we're using is all the results from the tests and the scans and the MRI, all that stuff that you didn't really enjoy too much the other day. We've used all that to create a picture of your insides, OK?
This is horrible. Are they going to put me in a coffin or something?
Yeah, I'm going to take you through to the other room to begin your living autopsy. Hello, Em. How you doing?
Hello, I'm right.
Bit scary?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. And now I have got some good news for you. Papa Sheldon is here.
Sure.
Yes. Family and friends are also here. Good surprise.
Oh my God. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you all. Oh
Really?
my God.
Yes, Papa Sheldon's here. I take it they didn't give the game away.
No. I want to kill you.
Yeah?
Yes.
The other bit of good news is that it's not going to be me carrying out the living autopsy.
Right.
We got a proper doctor for that.
That's Dr. Andrew Curran, a consultant neurologist with more than 20 years of experience. He's here to give Emma the results of her tests.
Doctor.
Hi there.
This is Emma.
Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm going to ask supporters to come in again. We're going to put the stretcher down.
Emma's about to discover exactly what's going on inside her body.
Okay. What's happening is we're do the primary incision through skin, pull the skin back out of the way. You can see your heart and your lungs down here, your liver, and your intestine going squidge and then animated. So these are actually modelled on the scans that you had done and then animated.
It's really weird, like you've been cut open.
I feel quite vulnerable and embarrassed lying there, especially with people pointing out bits that you can't see as well as what you can see.
Andrew's main areas of concern for Emma are her heart, skin, body weight and lungs. Emma lives on a high-fat diet of burgers, crisps and takeaways. Her idea of exercise is walking to the fridge and back. But is Emma's love of comfort food putting her heart at risk?
How's Emma's heart functioning? What are we looking for with her heart specifically?
If we could take a microscope and look right down into the cells of your heart, we would be starting to see little areas of damage where the cells are not as healthy as they might be. And that's a thing called fatty change. And obviously fat isn't muscle, so it doesn't contract and help the blood flow. Alcohol as well has direct poison or toxic effects on the heart. And you understand a bit of binge drinking, is that right? Binge drinking, because it floods your body with poison in very high dosage, is very damaging to the heart.
Would you look happy if you were getting told that?
One of the things that we're going to do with all the organs we focus on today, we're going to try and figure out the biological age. They should be 23 years old from a biological perspective, but perhaps your lifestyle, the strain you've been putting on them, will mean they're a little bit older. We'll start off at 23, which of course Emma's birth age, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 35.
It's certainly a shock, isn't it, when you see that, when you actually see it.
Okay, so mid-30s, biologically, your heart, 12 years older than you are by birth.
That's horrible. I know I'm laughing, but it's like a nervous laugh. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
That's horrible. Quite shocked. I don't expect it to be that high.
Emma's club rep lifestyle of heavy drinking, shocking diet and sun worshipping are all having an impact on her complexion. But is Emma's 25-a-day fag habit beating her skin into total submission?
I particularly want to focus on the bit about smoking because people who smoke don't realise the damage it's doing their skin. So obviously when you smoke, the poisons go into your lungs, but they don't just stay in your lungs. They get spread out through the whole body by the blood system. Nicotine itself causes the vessels that supply the skin to become smaller. So during the time you're smoking, your skin's getting less oxygen and less nutrient. And smoking seems to damage both collagen and another support structure called elastin in the skin. The result is that skin ages prematurely with smoking.
We're now going to figure out how much damage you've done from a biological perspective to your skin, okay? We're going to start out at 23, that's your birth age obviously, and we're just going to watch that as it goes up. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27.
Oh, God.
Okay, so your skin biologically is 4 years older than it should be.
It's also cumulative. If you keep going the way you are, by the time you're 30, your skin age actually might be 8 or 10 years older.
I don't want to look old and wrinkly when I'm 30. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to look like I'm 40. I want to try and stay looking as young as I can. I don't want no wrinkles.
Okay, well, let's move on to the next area of concern, which is your weight.
Emma puts on over 3 stone in weight in only 3 months working as a club rep in Ibiza. When she's abroad, her idea of a workout is a decent pub crawl. Add to this her junk food diet, and it's no surprise that Emma has piled on the pounds.
These are images looking at how your body weight is distributed. This is actually an MRI scan, and if I just orientate you in these are actually your upper legs, and this is actually the lay down of fat under your skin. If we move on to the next image, this is the bottom end of your spinal cord here. What we can see here once again, all this white signal, is the fat that's got laid down actually through all your tissues. So as I say, weight gain is not just about skin, it's about your whole body, and your whole body has been laying down fat because of your diet. Emma and you, it's a lot more than I'd like to see for your own health. And the last image...
God, that picture looks horrendous.
That's actually your tummy button. And this here is fat actually squashing out from between your tummy muscles.
This fat then is coming through the muscles. Does it damage the muscles at all?
If it keeps going, then the muscles become stretched, and potentially the fibres can get torn, and it's very hard to get them back in shape again.
But how will Emma's weight score in her body mass index, also known as BMI? This is a calculation combining Emma's height and weight measurements, which will reveal to her just how overweight she really is.
20 to 25 is considered to be the normal healthy body mass index for any individual. Less than 20, you're too thin. 25 to 30, you're overweight. Over 30, the medical term we use is obese. Your body mass index is 31.
I didn't think it would be that high.
No.
I didn't think it should be that high.
Clinically, you're obese.
Clinically, that's really horrible, because you imagine somebody obese to be like a big 40-stone person that could get out of bed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes.
That's what image it conjures up when you think of somebody that's obese.
Does make you feel quite embarrassed in a way, I suppose, that you know that you're classed as medically obese.
Okay, Emma, now we're going to move on to your lungs, which are obviously an area of concern because of your heavy smoking over the last 10 years or so, all right?
Emma's been a heavy smoker since she was only 12 years old. Her 25-a-day habit means her lungs have already been choked with around 70,000 cigarettes, and she's only 23.
The surface of the lung should be a nice, smooth, pink, healthy-looking colour. And the surface of your lungs, we're already starting to see little areas of change coming through these yellow patches. And these dark black patches are actually deposits from the rubbish that comes in when you smoke cigarettes that gets stuck in the lungs and the body can't get rid of.
Well, look, we're going to try and figure out exactly how much you've used your lungs in the 23 years you've been alive. We'll start off at Emma's birth age, which is 23, 24, 25, 26.
So I'm telling you, it just gets worse.
31, 32, 33. We're going past the biological age of your heart now, 36. 40, 41.
Oh my God, make it
43,
stop.
44, 45, 45.
That's
Your lungs are almost twice your age.
That's really bad. That's really quite upsetting me.
I think that shocked her right to the core.
My lungs are older than my mother.
Right, okay, that's got a laugh from the family and
No,
friends.
that's terrible.
It shouldn't really.
I know.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be bad. Never, ever in a million years did I think that my lungs was going to be the age of a 45-year-old.
She said herself when the numbers came up, the lungs are older than my mum. And that really brings it down to earth.
What upsets me even more is I'm lying here thinking, God, I could really do with a fag. And it upsets me
No, but
more.
that's, you know, that's completely normal, Emma. That's normal. Because you don't just give these things up immediately, because you do try and give them up immediately, often it doesn't work.
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that is the end of the living autopsy. Yeah, we're going to zip you back up now. Okay?
My heart is beating slower now that your innards are back inside you.
It's definitely a wake-up call for me. I think in the way of some things have shocked me more than others and upset me more than others.
Emma's 23 years old, but now she's about to find out exactly how old her body really is. So, Em, the moment we've all been waiting for, the overall biological age. How's today been?
Emotional, that's what it's been.
It's definitely been emotional. Now, guys, what we're going to do now is figure out Emma's overall biological age. That takes into account all the information that we found out from her tests, from her scans, and the individual biological ages of the organs that you saw here today. OK, so we're going to start off at 23, which is Emma's age by birth. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30. So biologically, you're 30 years old, which is 7 years older than you are by birth.
That's horrible, really horrible. Yeah.
How does that make you feel, Pup, seeing your daughter 7 years older than she should be?
I can't find the words. Slow down, madam.
All right. What do you think is going to be the biggest challenge for you?
Smoking, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt.
Well, listen, you're going to be back here in about a month's time. You're going to try and get that overall biological age down?
Yeah, definitely.
That's good news. Your friends and family are going to be right behind you. I really hope when we see you back here that you've started making and implementing those, positive changes in your life.
So do I.
All right, well done, darling.
Thank you.
Great.
We're up with one of our specially selected team of young medics. 27-year-old John Crosby specialises in psychiatry with a strong interest in drink and drug-related health problems. 29-year-old James Lambert works in ear, nose and throat surgery and respiratory medicine and is a marathon-running all-round action man. There's 32-year-old Leanne Hayward. Her specialism is psychiatry and she's passionate about the health benefits of exercise. But for this challenge, 28-year-old trainee general practitioner Radha Modgill best fits the bill. She's had a lot of experience working with young people and having soaked up the sun of the Mediterranean islands, she has an insight into the club rep lifestyle. Radha's come to Emma's local pub in Dudley to arrange a surprise appointment. The time has come for Radha to ring the changes.
Meet me at the Apple Tree pub and all will be revealed. I'm going to have a cigarette now from the stress.
Are you scared? Hello, I'm Radha. Nice to meet you too. I'm one of the medics who's going to be helping you get to where you want to be. You've had lots of tests and things going on like that, haven't you, recently?
I got my results yesterday, so some of them was a bit of a shock. They told me that my lungs are the age of like a 45-year-old, so that was gutting. The fact that I'm clinically obese as well, that's horrible.
What's your main aim from all those test results? What would you like to do?
I definitely want to quit smoking.
Have you ever tried before to quit smoking?
I have, and that's what worries me. Tried seriously to quit smoking twice and lasted about 6 weeks both times.
What I'm here to do is to try and help motivate you, be a support to you. Do you have a spare room in your house?
You're not coming to stay?
You see that there?
Shut up. Seriously? Are you coming to stay at mine?
I am.
So Emma's got her own fully qualified medic to live with her for 3 days and give her the best advice. Emma doesn't work during the 6 months when she's not club repping, so Radha wants to observe Emma's daily routine at home so she can give her the best advice.
So Emma, is this the kind of stuff you do?
Yeah, just generally sit and watch the telly and
have a smoke? Okay.
But after 10 minutes of slobbing out in front of the TV, Radha's got the picture. Time to get the ball rolling.
It strikes me that boredom is probably the crux of your problems.
It is, yeah.
I want you to go upstairs, get your trainers on. And while you get your trainers, I'm going to go and have a quick chat with your dad.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Okay.
If Emma's going to achieve her goals, Rada knows she'll need her dad's support. So, will he be up for enforcing a house smoking ban?
If you let her smoke in the house up till now, you have. If she had to go out in the cold and the dark, do you think it would help?
It would.
Yeah.
It would start the ball rolling a little bit if she had to go outside.
Excellent. All right. Shall we make a deal?
Deal.
Okay,
Yeah.
deal.
With the new smoking ban in force, Emma's ready. Rada knows if she can cure Emma's boredom, she might take her mind off fags and booze. And if Emma's going to lose weight, exercise is going to be vital. So Rada's arranged for them to play basketball to show Emma that exercise can also be a social experience. But Emma's nervous.
Yeah, I'm worried about what smoking that's done to my fitness levels, because I know how long it's been since I did any exercise. It's been ages and ages.
Despite her fears, Emma's having fun. Looks like Rada's plan is working.
One more time. Same direction. Go.
But 30 minutes in, Emma's struggling to keep up.
Do you know, I'm sitting at home and you don't really do anything. You say, oh yeah, I'm really unfit. But you don't actually know until you have to do something how unfit you am. And then I come here and after half an hour I have to stop because my chest's that tight. And it's just a bit of a shock, I suppose, really.
Back home, Rada wants to keep Emma active so there's no quick and simple takeaway for dinner. Instead, they're preparing a healthy meal of pasta full of slow-burning carbs and salad for essential vitamins and minerals. And after dinner, the new house rule is taking effect.
Am I allowed to have a cigarette in the house?
Outside.
It's actually freezing out there.
Put a coat on. Or go without a cigarette.
Cheers.
Put it there.
We were winning.
I had 12 fags all day.
That's really good compared to how many?
25, 30
See, so
fags.
that's 50%.
Yeah.
More than 50% cut down.
Yeah. It's because I've been busy.
That's good. But also, as an added benefit, you don't smoke or eat as much.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
Can't
Are you
believe you
proud?
make me
Yes,
do it.
I am, yes. You made a start, which is great.
It's day 2 of the living. After Emma's been woken up with her first cup of tea of the day, it's time for her first ciggy. But Rada's got a small treat for her before breakfast.
Freezing, isn't it? It's absolutely freezing. Goodness me. I've got to show you this.
What is that?
This is how much sputum and muck you cough up if you smoke 20 a day for only 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks?
2 weeks only. Go on, have a look.
I don't want to hold it.
Come on. Come on.
That is disgusting. I thought she was going to say, yeah, this is what the average smoker coughs up in a year. Do you know what I mean? And she said 2 weeks. Couldn't believe it. That is horrible.
Hopefully that hasn't put Emma off her breakfast. She usually has a high salt and sugar cereal, but today Rada's preparing a healthy alternative of porridge and fresh fruit.
It's a little bit hot, so...
I'm dreading this.
We can...
Dreading it.
What do you think of how it looks? It's really nice.
It looks
Try...
quite scary.
Porridge and fruit? Not known for being a horror film favourite, but what's the verdict?
It's kind of like rice pudding.
You like rice pudding then?
Yeah, I like rice pudding.
Yeah? You've got some fibre, you've got some energy, and you've also got kind of 1 or 2 portions of fruit already, even just by having breakfast.
It tastes as bad as I thought it was going to be. Just had breakfast, if that's what you can call it. Big bowl of bird food. But now, I really, really like some of the stuff that she bought for me.
But if Emma thought the porridge was a big step, what Rada's got planned next might be a step too far.
Need a bin liner. Got a bin bag?
Yeah.
Rada knows it's vital for Emma to remove all temptation around her. And she's starting with Emma's guiltiest pleasure, the crisps and sweets box.
This is where you can take all the bin bag up. Happy? The idea was really to to come in and just be quite harsh, but explain to Emma why we're doing it and why I'm taking away all these things which are really sort of ruining her health. In terms of the smoking, again, I said before that, you know, we have to do it gradually, and the more gradually you do it, and with a bit of help and support from outside as well, the more successful you're going to be. So basically these are, I don't know if you've ever tried this gum before, have you? That's quite good. I mean, if you get any cravings at all, then you can just whack a bit of that in and just chew, and that actually has about 2 milligrams of nicotine in each little bit of gum, so it should kind of subside and hopefully help your cravings quite a lot. And the other thing I've got are some patches, which for you, because you sort of smoke sort of more than 10 a day, they're kind of 3 stages. So they start off with a high dose of nicotine when you put 1 patch on a day, basically, and then they lower the amount of nicotine in the patch as you go along.
Yeah, if I'm using the patches, of course, it makes me sick to smoke.
Does it?
Yeah.
If you'd rather just go with the patches and kind of try and stop, you know, just with them, then that's fine if it makes you feel sick.
And Rada says, think about the patches and stuff, and because for me, I don't think it's going to work cutting down. Maybe like for the couple of days before it, to get out of the habit, then that's fair enough. But in terms of quitting, for me, it's got to be all or nothing.
So Emma's decided that instead of reducing her smoking gradually, with the help of the patches and gum, she's going to stop completely, starting from tomorrow. And if that's not drastic enough, Rada wants Emma to do one more thing.
What would be a complete and utter clean sweep of your body, if there was one?
I don't know.
A kind of body equivalent to clearing out your kitchen cupboards.
Something random, like, I don't know, chronic irrigation or something. I am not, no way, on God's green earth. No way. No way. No way. Oh, God.
Rada hopes the psychological benefits of an internal clean sweep will kickstart one of her goals of losing weight. While there are no proven physical health benefits for having a colonic irrigation, it is suggested that it can help bowel problems and aid detoxification.
But sometimes you need to feel like you've kind of done a big sort of spring clean, as it were, and psychologically you've got rid of all that stuff from the past, how you used to kind of behave and how you used to eat. Psychologically, it helps to just start afresh.
With all the bad stuff gone, Rada and Emma are off to the local supermarket. Emma never goes to the trouble of cooking fresh food at home, relying on takeaways and ready meals. So, to help Emma lose weight, they're going to stock up on some healthy food.
We need to just get everything in the right proportions. So as we go round, we try and kind of classify stuff into those groups.
Don't know what I offer my mum, to be quite honest. I wouldn't know what to do with a coconut if we bought one, so...
You need a very big hammer. Have you ever looked at
that?
I know.
That is legendary.
Smell that.
Smells
nice, isn't it? Should we try guava?
Yeah.
We can put that in.
Yeah, it's all a bit eye-opening, I suppose, because I never knew a lot of the stuff was here that is here. And comparing different foods to find if you am going to have it, find the lowest one there with like fats and salts and things like that. So if you am going to have it, you're getting the best out of the bunch that are there for a little treat.
38.5 grams of protein, which is really good. We'll cook that later. She's got all the right sort of stuff there. We just need to take it back now, and I need to kind of just go through all the kind of cooking and how she prepares stuff.
With Rada's help, Emma's going to cook her first ever family meal tonight for her sister Sam and Dad. When Emma usually has chicken, it's in a takeaway tikka masala with naan bread, weighing in around 1,000 calories.
Anywhere in with the onions, or?
Yeah, so if you just sling that in there.
Tonight's menu of melon wrapped in Parma ham, followed by lean chicken and salad, only has 300 calories, providing a low-fat, high-protein feast for everyone.
It is a surprise to see Emma cooking. Very much of a surprise, because normally she'll just shove something in the microwave or grab a bag of crisps. It's never nothing that she has to chop and prepare and stuff like that. It's just simple stuff.
I like that flavour on the chicken.
To Emma and her changes. Good luck.
It's the final day of Rada's living, and Emma's first day off the cigarettes.
Feel rough. Put my patch on. Feel kind of okay.
How was your first day of not reaching for a cigarette?
All right.
Yeah.
First day is always all right.
You've got your patch on?
Yeah.
To help Emma take her mind off these stressful early days of quitting smoking, Rada wants to get Emma out of the house for a healthy walk through the local woods. Since Emma's been away club repping, she's lost touch with her friends at home and her social life has suffered. So, Rada's invited her sister Sam along for some company.
You know, it's beautiful around here, isn't it?
It's different to like all the streets and everything. And when you come over
beautiful.
here.
It's really beautiful. You know, it's taking her away from her environment at home, away from sort of temptation. You know, hopefully she's doing stuff with her day. 2 hours out of the day, that's 2 hours she's not thinking about smoking or eating or whatever. And how about you? And do you come, how often would you come? And...
I've noticed first time I've ever been with her.
Really? Oh.
Walking at a brisk pace for half an hour can burn around 200 calories and helps maintain a healthy heart. Also, the brain releases feel-good endorphins during exercise, so it'll also help Emma feel mentally more positive about stopping smoking.
You're always more determined on your first day quitting smoking, so it's not never the easiest day, but you're always geared up and ready to go. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Come for Rada to move out and for Emma to keep up the good work on her own.
I'm obviously nervous about you going because I've had you here to ask about anything and to help me and stuff while you've been here. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. As I say, I've got like the support network here anyway, like my dad and my family.
Yeah.
I've got my mum, my sisters. Everybody knows what's going on, everyone's involved. Everyone's there to help me.
If Emma wants to achieve her goals and reduce the overall biological age of her organs from 30, she's going to have to put the work in to meet her targets. Emma's going to have to stay off the cigarettes, work off those extra pounds in the gym, and cook lots of healthy meals instead of snacking on crisps. It's a week since Rada moved out and Emma's sticking to a new regime. She's working out regularly at the local gym.
My motivation levels have, I don't think risen, I think they've always been high since I started when Rada was here. I think they'll get another boost when people start to say things like, you've lost weight and stuff like that.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Emma's had one slip-up after running out of patches at the weekend.
The hardest thing for me is smoking. It's so hard. And you're sitting there thinking, oh, I'll just have one. And I had like 4 fags over Saturday and Sunday, which gutted me. But then went to the clinic, got my patches, slapped them straight back on, and I've been fine since. I think it's more of a psychological thing, really. You think because you ain't got a patch on, it's the end of the world and you've got to have a fag. Done.
It's week 2 and Rada's back in Bilston in the West Midlands to check on Emma's progress.
Hello. How are you?
I'm all right.
Come on, what's in here then? Oh,
it's better than last time.
It is better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a little look. So, what's this? Are these lemons?
Yeah.
Water here as well. Are you drinking more water?
Yes, I'll take it to the gym.
Melon, that's really good.
Yeah, I'll buy a big melon, and then what I'll do is I'll cut it up, and then I generally have like some of it after my cereal. Yeah, we've got some salmon as well.
That's good. Oh, and what have you got in these trays?
Just my salad and...
oh, that's really good. That's much better than before, isn't it? What's in there? Is there anything in your crisp box? It's empty.
The crisp box is empty.
So that's amazing, that's empty. Is that empty from the last time I was here?
Yeah, no crisps have been in the crisp box.
That's brilliant.
It's really nice to see Rada again. It's nice for somebody else to say that you've done well, because I suppose when you're doing it yourself, you always think of the bad things. I suppose it keeps you motivated.
Week 3, and Emma faces her biggest challenge yet. Her 24th birthday celebrations with her club rep mates in Blackpool.
She's done well, isn't she? No, Emma's done really well. She's not smoked once. Spent most of the night drinking orange and then let herself have a few glasses of wine at the end. Go Emma! Come on Emma!
All night, I think I've had 4 rosés. That's all I've had all night. No cigarettes at all. Not even one single drag. So proud of myself tonight.
It's the final week before Emma gets completely retested and returns to the autopsy theatre to see if she's reduced her organs' biological ages. Rada's back in Bilston for one last surprise.
Hello?
Ta-da! Look at my bottom.
Oh my God.
You know, you were always going about how you didn't want to be so, you know, so large that you couldn't do what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
This is the kind of sort of shape you'll be in and the kind of heaviness you'll have on your body.
Yeah.
Time for a quick change.
Was that a bit of a struggle?
Yeah.
Okay, Emma. So, what I want you to do is try and just do like a normal activity. So if you just try and get in the car.
This is, oh my God.
That rocks the car.
One day as a massively overweight woman has made an impression on Emma.
I don't want to be that big, and you can physically see yourself that big, which you can never imagine until you've got in the suit. And it like puts it in, prints it in your mind. You could do taking a picture of yourself in the suit, which I've done, printing it out and sticking it on the fridge.
In her final week, Emma's back in central London to be completely retested. This is what Emma's last few weeks have been about. The results of the tests Emma underwent will tell her exactly how much she's achieved.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
You're looking fantastic. Welcome back to the studio.
Thank you.
And have there been big changes in your life since you left here?
Yeah, a few of them actually. I've quit smoking.
Wow, okay, well done.
I've been going to the gym.
Yeah.
No junk food at all.
You've been cooking a lot for yourself?
Yeah, cooking fresh.
That's been a result for everybody then?
Yeah.
And Rada, you were there on a day-to-day. You were living in with Emma and her family. How was that?
She's done brilliantly. I just, you know, I went back on the follow-ups and I was really surprised and really pleased for her. She's done really well, really, really well.
We've used all the test results. You underwent those tests again. How were they?
All right, yeah.
We've come up with a whole new set of biological ages for the organs that were concerning the doctor's first time round, and of course the overall biological age, which is the one we hope you've brought, you know, down.
Emma used to survive on takeaways and junk food, but has Emma's lifestyle changes had any impact on her previous biological heart age of 35?
It's come out at 30.
Oh my God, I don't think it'd come down that much.
It's heading in the right direction, girl. Well done.
I'm really surprised at that.
Yeah, you're starting to see the change. Well done.
Thank you.
Emma's 25-a-day smoking habit and sun-worshipping in Ibiza were badly damaging her skin. By cutting out the fags, has Emma reduced her previous biological skin age of 27.
26.
Oh my God, so that's
Right.
only
It's
2
coming
years
down.
difference now though.
It's coming down. Yes,
It
there you
is.
go. Well, that's because you've got a year closer to it, right?
I'm really pleased with that.
Emma was shocked to discover her previous BMI or body mass index rating of 31 classified her as clinically obese. Have all those sessions at the gym had an impact?
You've lost half a stone, and that's brought your BMI down to 29, which means you're now overweight and no longer clinically obese. It's got to be a good thing, huh?
It is, yeah. I'm pleased with that.
Emma's been really sensible actually in terms of losing it, you know, over a prolonged period of time, not going too fast too soon, and she's done it with cooking, which she really enjoyed, and also with exercise.
All right, that's good news.
Having smoked heavily from the age of 12, Emma's lungs were being choked into submission. But in the past 4 weeks, she's only smoked 4 cigarettes and is determined to quit. Has this reduced her shocking previous biological age of 45?
Emma, 41. It's coming down. You're going in the right direction, girl.
It is. I'm pleased with that, even though it ain't as much as the others was. I was worried it wasn't going to move at all. So anything's better than nothing.
And you see Emma there saying she was worried it wasn't going to move at all.
You're doing brilliantly. If you keep at it, get the fags cut out altogether. You know, a year, 2 years from now, hopefully that come down to your biological age. Another 6 years after that, your lungs are back to normal again.
And finally, it's the big one. What is Emma's new overall biological age?
This is the one we want to try and bring down. At the time you were 23, it came out at 30. That's 7 years older. Let's have a look now if the new health choices that Emma's been implementing in her life have had an effect on that overall body age, okay? 28.
Oh my God.
Here we go, it's coming down.
It is. 2 years is a lot to take off.
Absolutely, darling. Well
Off
done.
everything.
You have, you know, it's a very short space of time, isn't it, Andrew?
Really, the effort you made is impressive. You have done fantastic changes.
I'm pleased with that. I am. I'm sure
Good, that's great. Well done. You know, it's a great result just to be moving it down already after such a short space of time. You're heading in the right direction, and congratulations.
Thank you.
My lifestyle is completely different. The changes I've made are little ones, then big things that affect me every day. My whole life is different now. The new ages have definitely motivated me to carry on with what I'm doing, because obviously they show me that I'm making a difference and making a change to myself.